Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Today we're going to be focusing on Lobotomy Ego, Red Eyes, and Penitence Ryoshu. She's a bleed unit, she's a charge unit. Strangely enough, because this is charge. We're going to focus on charge here though, with a little bit of bleed on the side, right? That's the vague idea I've got. Obviously, like, bleed's the smarter one to start with, because you can just, start out with the wound declared, which is, very balanced, but oh well. The starting charge you gives aren't bad, honestly, especially since you can upgrade them at the end of floor 1. You can just get a bunch of charge running on the team. It's probably like... It's potentially like the second best, like, starting ego gift set, honestly. Just because it works really well for charge, I feel. But yeah, we've got you... We've also got, like, the other main, like, charge bleed person. Technically, Rabbit Heathcliff's also charge bleed, but I didn't feel like using him. Instead, I'm running, multi-cracks, Warp, and Captain Ishmael. That's a team. It'll work, probably. We've got charge stuff going on. We can potentially get, like, an assist attack to gain even more charge on you. But yeah, the basic idea of this ID, she's got 2 unique status effects, Red Eyes and Penitence, and they both effectively are charged, a max value of 20. And basically, whenever she gains charge, it either randomly goes to Red Eyes or to Penitence, and to use her special skill 3, she needs 15 of both. So she effectively needs 30 charge to use her, like, special skill 3 thing. Now, hopefully we can get her just, like, a bunch of skill 3s, because whenever she uses skill 3, she gains 7 of both, which is pretty nice. So if we can just get her a bunch of skill 3s, then we're going to be in a good spot. That's a potential idea. But yeah, I went with the multi-cracks because multi-crack Heathcliff has a decent bit of synergy with Ryoshu, right? Blunt fragility and, the photoelectricity to potentially give her more charge, right? Yeah, like you can see here, 7 Red Eyes, 2 Penitence. And most of the charge she gained that turn went into Red Eyes, it would seem. And, like, so her skills build up stat effects, varies other things. Like, whenever she gets hit, she gains Penitence. Whenever she hits an enemy with Bleed, she gains Red Eyes. Whenever she hits an enemy that's low SP, she gains more Penitence. On top of all her skill stuff, so yeah, a lot of random things. It's definitely an idea that seems kind of hard to, like, do it too well, maybe, potentially. The good thing is, like, they don't go down at all, right? It's not like charge where it goes down by 1 each turn. So you don't need to worry about that, at least. I only managed to get a serious Skullbuster off, which is, the alternate skill 3, a single time, I believe, in, when I was trying to do, like, the actual event stuff. It's a little hard to trigger if you're not focusing super on charge, right? But it's got some pretty nice payout, being able to do a bunch of, like, SP healing and HP healing stuff with it. Yeah, so the goals are just going to be to get a bunch of charge stuff. Potentially get Wound Declared, get a ++. See how well that works, maybe. We could definitely get some good mileage out of Bleed, after all. Nice. Cool, okay. And we can definitely get some more Yugos to give us even more charge to make it even easier for us. We went for this floor because we get the charge bracer thingy from it, which is part of the fusion. The glove I always forget the name of. Don't know how I still, like, can never remember the name of the glove. I feel like I never can tell you its correct name. I just call it charge bracer, and I'm not fully sure why. That's not the right name, like, at all. But it's close enough. It happens. Maybe one day I'll learn the name. It's like Energy Gauntlet or something. I don't think so. What's even the name of the ego gift that you need for the fusion? The tier 1 that I'm getting at the end of the floor. I genuinely never remember. I don't know. Every other ego gift I can have, I remember the name of pretty simply enough usually. With like a little bit of blink in my memory once in a while. But like the charge bracer thing, no idea still. Despite getting it, like, fairly frequently, you need it for the charge fusion, so most charge runs end up getting it. Nah, just a blank. Cool, let's go for the envy res. We can definitely do some decent envy stuff on this team. And we can definitely set up envy fragility with either Faust skill 3 or her X-Nail, so also a potential idea, right? Like, it's only your skill 1 that is envy, so like it's not the biggest benefit. That's the only thing. And also, in case you're wondering, whenever she gains charge, I think it's just random which the two it goes into. It doesn't specify, which is definitely a little annoying. I think it's random, based on, you know, what I've seen so far, it seems rather random. Okay. Nice. We'll potentially, like, bench Ishmael for bosses and stuff to get Ryoshu more skill slots. Not the worst idea. She can build up her status X more, she can roll more skill busters, that sort of thing. Probably would work out pretty well. And you can Skullbuster now, so you can definitely actually trigger it, so that's cool. Let's just let her do it. See how that goes. There you go, serious Skullbuster time. This thing rolls high. Now you wouldn't know that because we killed with the first coin, but trust me when I say it just rolls really high. Shh. It rolls like a 40, which is pretty insane for a 3-coin skill. Of course, it does take a little bit of setup. Outside a mirror dungeon, like, there's no way you can actually trigger a serious Skullbuster without it having, like, been, like, 5 turns or something, right? She doesn't have the fastest build-up. Okay, we can get both these U-gifts to ++, so even more charge gain stuff. That's nice. A free refund, how swell. Yeah. So his expression isn't that bad for us, honestly, because we are a mostly blunt team, right? Like, all 4 of you guys focus mostly on blunt. You're Pierce, you're Slash, but these 4 are pretty blunt-heavy. They've got a couple on blunt skills, like, you know, your skill 3. I think you've got, like, a Slash skill, yeah. You've got a Slash skill. But mostly blunt. Most of our big damage dealery type stuff is blunt. Yeah. Still don't understand why they made Red Eyes Ryoshu charge. But you know, it's fine. It works out, I guess. If she didn't count as charge, and therefore you couldn't, like, speed up the process of her gaining her stuff with mirror dungeon shenanigans, then she definitely wouldn't be as strong as she is now, but, like, I don't know. I feel like she's probably, like, pretty nice in, like, Railway 4, right? A bunch of time to, like, set up stuff, get the serious Skullbuster running, pop it, that sort of thing. I don't know. Ida still remains. Do we stagger here? We do. Cool. Alright. And we can't see her Skullbuster because we didn't draw it, and we're not drawing it next turn either. Okay, fair enough. We definitely need to get her more skill 3s. That's fine, I'll just keep that in mind. No one else, like, particularly needs a skill change, so I'm fairly fine just only bothering with Ryoshu. We're trying to focus on her right now, yeah. And most of these IDs aren't, like, super skill 3 dependent, honestly. They can be, but, like, none of them are IDs that, like, I guess Otis is the big issue, right? She really likes more skill 3s to get her load stuff going more frequently. Not the biggest deal, though. Load isn't, like, that insane if we're not using warp units, because it has half the effect on non-warp units, as annoying as that is. Oscillating bracelet. Sure. Curriculum vitae is the main thing there. Anything special? No, okay. We're going new into Violet, obviously. Let's shot on this floor, so maybe if we're lucky we can see one of the random ego gifts here. It's a cool floor. Don't want to upgrade any of those. Oh, it's a... What? That's awful. I just lose out on a shot. I assume it's because, like, in In Mirror Dungeon Hard, it's on floor 3, so it's supposed to have a rest stop at the beginning. Mirror Dungeon Normal, however, this is supposed to be a shop. If you go to this floor, you just lose out on a shop. That's awful. Okay, it's you again. Talk to him. It's the other time I did the other one. Do I get penitence for this? Crown of Thorns. Yep, cool. One at least SP heals 8 SP. They're already max SP. Clash plus 1 for this turn. For this turn, SP heal efficiency +1, loss efficiency -1. Sure. Okay, so top path seems to be the same thing every time, maybe? Because it's the exact same set of 2 things in the top that it was last time. That's interesting. We get the Filial Love and the Miscellaneous Transistor, sure. More bleed count is nice. So I guess next time I go to the bottom path. Yeah, no, I'm still so, like, annoyed by that losing out on a shop because of that. That is annoying. So I'd like to change Ryoshi's skills, right? But to get more use out of her Skullbuster funny. Well, we'll see how well I can do that now. Answer is probably not very. That's fine. We'll just not use our skill 3 as frequently and just kind of save it until the time's right, yeah. Seems like a solid enough choice. Okay, we've got a 40% assist attack here. No dice, darn. It would have been for Heathcliff. Like, it didn't make that big of a difference after all. I just felt like saying it because it'd be funny if it worked. Both of you shut up. Sorry, the Dawn Office announcer was really funny. That was a good attack. Whoa, how can you tell? It's just we were watching the fight, Philip. What do you mean? How could you tell? Philip Gaming. That's for sure. I'm being charged counter on one of these. That'll probably be funny. Yeah, you can do that. You can do like that. Sure. Probably overkill on top right, but that's fine. I'm not too worried. This bottom one explodes next turn. We're definitely going to be able to kill it before it gets a chance to do that, though, so I'm not concerned. Oh, this is attack. Nice. Makes sense. We had a 60% chance thanks to the MV. Cool. That's a kill. Nice. Alright, yeah, just the bottom one left, that's fine. We can just throw our homeless attacks at it and that should work well enough. Cool. Nice. Since we got a second wave for this fight, might as well save up stuff for that. We can't... Okay, next turn we can serious Skullbuster, though, almost certainly. So that'll be good. Big Envy res, nice, love to see it. Envy's always nice to have. Cause like these guys don't resist Envy even, like you'd think they do. I know the actual Noon itself does, but the Dawns don't. Good damage, cool. Even more damage incoming, nice. And yeah, you should get enough red eyes from this? Not quite, okay, cool. You should gain enough red eyes from just random charge gain from Yukis and stuff though, surely. Did you? Oh yeah, you did, cool. I wonder if it only went to red eyes because Penitence was full. Don't really know. You're exploding this turn. We'll just Skullbuster you, and we won't do anything else on that guy though. If you know we fail to get the kill, we get exploded. That's part of the risk we gotta go for here. We'll get the load too, so I guess we get the... What is it, 1.5% damage increase with Ryoshu? Pretty riveting. Nice. And serious goal this time, yeah, it rolls very high. We didn't get to see it there, but it would have rolled a 41 had that final coin go through. It's a little strong. Kinda strong. Ornamental horseshoe. Sure. I'll gamble for the charge ego gift. No dice. Maybe I shouldn't have gambled for the charge ego gift. Oh well, it happens. More of the same fight. How it goes is there's two wave dawn fights, and then we've got a 4-wave, 3 waves of dawn, and then the noon fight on this floor. So it's a little bit of a long floor. It's got a lot of, you know, multi-wave fights. I do find it pretty surprising that they, like, didn't do, like, the bit they've been doing with the, with, like, the chain fights for the noons, or for the dawns, right? Where they just keep on, like, rolling in. It makes sense why they didn't do that, though, because they're trying to do the whole bit where, like, yeah, the dawn has spawned in, like, 3 of the, multiple of, like, the, departments, right? So we're just running from department to department, killing the 3 of them in each department, that sort of thing. Pretty accurate, that's for sure. The actual Mob Corp shenanigans. Although, you know, we only fight 3 waves of dawns instead of 4. But I think that's part of, like, the thing going on, right? Like, there's something weird going on for the noon to come directly after the dawn. And they, like, briefly mentioned that in, like, the well-purchased cutscene. Like, this is a little strange. This is unintentional. What could be going on? What a peculiar situation indeed. You know, that sort of thing. Well, we get Spiderhead Skullface going on here. Nice. I also really wish her status effects were just, like, locked to be at the top left or something, because, like, it's really weird how, like, their position can just be really weird. I don't know. Just a little gripe, because, like, I feel like charge IDs, it always, like, remains in the very top left, right? I don't know if it's set to always do that, but it feels like it is. And Ryoshu, it isn't set to always be like that. Like, she's got the haste in the top left now. Like, you look at every other charge ID, charge is the very first aspect they have. Ryoshu, like, kind of the middle, it's inconsistent. It feels like whenever you like, enhance buff stage, it counts as reapplying the buff. And therefore it goes to the rightmost. I think that's what's going on. I don't know for sure, though. I'll let Ryoshu finish this off just so she can gain more of her funny. It'll kill, definitely. Even if she gets double-tailed, it still kills. Cool. She's ready for a serious skull busting. When she draws it next turn, that is. You do that, cool. Yeah, save that for next turn. It's only going to be a single load, but, you know, it's better than nothing. They're all going to be damaged enough that we're not going to get a 3-coin serious skullbuster off here. That's fine. We'll definitely get one off against the noon, right? Without a doubt. Nice. I'm still very mad that I didn't get the shop. I wanted more skill 3s on Ryoshu. It's fine, I need to just move on. Need to just keep on keeping on, right? Okay, we've got a serious skullbuster going on here. It's not going to be very serious given how dead this thing's going to be. Yeah. Shh. A little bit of murder, that's fine. We'll try and, like, actually set it up properly against the noon, right? We'll spend the first few waves just building up all of our status effects and then just expend it all at the end. Gamble? No dice, darn. We failed 2 gambles, though, which means the third one's guaranteed to succeed, right? Pretty sure that's how it works. Immediately Skullbuster. You shouldn't though. It's tempting though. It's real tempting.
그건 월세가 해결되면 생각해 볼게.
선배님, 언제 오셨어요?
Do some damage, build out your status effect thingies, cool. Like, also, the shop here would have been a great place to get, like, more good, like, charge ego gifts, right? I don't know, I might fuse away some random stuff. I really don't like I don't particularly care for, like, the charge ego gift from this floor, right? Like, cool as it is, spending more charge for, like, a little bit more damage, it's not that big of, like, a help, usually. I'd rather just, like, fuse it away, right? I'll probably fuse it away. We'll probably work well enough. If I'm lucky, I might be able to fuse a charge tier 3 and just get the fusion gift from there. Even if I don't get the fusion gift, I'd absolutely take a lightning rod, right?
혹시라도 일하는데 힘든 점이 있다면 언제든지 나와 상담해줘.
Cool, yeah. First wave, none of them exploded like second turn, so that's good. They're relatively, they relatively pace themselves here, which is very nice. Gives you time to just, like, kill them without being too concerned, I guess, right? Nice.
저기 있습니다. 방금 공격. 다음에 다른 개체에게도 다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게 도움이 될지도 몰라.
Alright. All of them done for. Wave 2 time. It's more the same, right? No surprise there. Cool. We just end that. We'll do a bunch of damage once again. This should give Ryushu enough red eyes that she'll be set to serious Skullbuster whenever need be. Yep. Cool. Okay, and that just killed, jeez. Usually I don't kill them immediately without Solomon E-Song. I probably could, like, it happens sometimes, right? If you just go for 2 strong attacks on the same target, it will happen. But that's cool. Oh. My dog is barking. Shh. Silly dog. Okay. That's fine. We'll have you rip Dimension. Simply just so you can get your charge going a little bit, right? That sort of deal. Will probably work fine. Yeah. Just doing. Now you're at 4 charge potency though, so if you can just get another skill 3, which maybe you can, maybe you won't, right? Might not happen, but it'll be a decent chunk of load if we do manage that. Which, you know, I'm not particularly expecting to manage it, but it could happen. It could happen. So we'll be waiting for that. And it would be nice. From now on, we're probably just gonna try and save, like, some of our funny skill 3s, potentially, so we can really just kind of burst down the Noon, if possible. That's kind of the best strategy against Noon, as far as I can tell, is just, like, try and kill it. Although we kind of need to use some strong skills here if we don't want these guys to potentially explode all over us. I haven't seen them explode yet, like, I'm still uncertain. I've also done all the missions now. They're actually fairly easy this time around, which is nice. No weird jank you gotta, like, put up with in order to figure stuff out. Okay, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just have you have to do that. That's fine. Electric Mark should do some pretty decent damage. Demolish should do some decent damage. Ripple and to me should do enough damage. Yeah, cool. We'll be fine. Nice. Yeah, they're both staggered. I don't know if we kill either of them. We might. But they're yet staggered if nothing else, right? So that's good enough. Okay, Demolish kills that one. Yeah, that doesn't quite kill that one, but it staggers it, so that's good. Yeah, you get attacked, that's fine. You've got enough shield that you're perfectly fine with it, and you can just get a kill. And that way you don't need to spend your Skullbuster prematurely. That's good. Spam all of our weak baby attacks. Everyone's got a skill 1 this turn, so yeah, we really can spam them. And down it goes, cool. Noontime, we get the funny cutscene. Actually, we gotta do this first. Try hitting skip. Regenerator, sure. Do we need SP or HP? We don't need SP. We don't particularly need HP, but I'll go for it because you're missing some HP. You've spent some of it, yeah. Since we're running charge IDs, they have a decent tendency of spending their own HP to trigger charge conditionals without having enough charge, right?
직원들이 개체를
Alright,
제압하는
this turn,
행동을
though,
많은 피해를 예방할 수 있을 거예요.
we're gonna kill you. That's the plan here, I think. And we're gonna have a U offset, I think, yeah. This is a fight where offsetting's kind of pretty important, right? We're gonna get hit a little bit if we do this, that's fine. It'll lose some damage, I'm not too concerned. I'd rather just one-side the body a bunch, because that's funny. We're not doing, like, insane damage. Yeah, Rhino Ram's not doing great for us, that's for sure. Especially because we don't have wound cleared or anything, because, you know, we didn't get a shop, so we couldn't, like, roll for it or anything, but, you know, wonder why that is. So your Skullbuster at least should get some bleed inflictional going, so that's nice. And it just does pretty good damage in general, right? You've got the shield, so you didn't actually take any damage at all from that, so that's nice. Keep on forgetting about the shield, but which is a pretty solid thing to have. Flickering Glyphs of Understanding, you would.
그건 월세가 해결되면 생각해 볼게.
선배님, 언제 오셨어요?
You know, you should be doing one of these. I just don't want the protection, because that's annoying, right? So we're just going to offset both of those, and just trying to do a bunch of damage here. You're close to being staggered, so we can probably manage it. Nice bleed as well, so that's cool, yeah. There's a stagger though, so now you're going to be taking a bunch more damage, so that'll be nice.
출력 최대치.
And only ashes remain right now, so we get the HPSP healing thing from that, so that's nice. Merso takes some damage, he's fine.
보세요, 관리자님. 다들 역경을
And now we just go all in on you, and that should be good.
저 이번엔 도움이 됐을까요?
SHSF should get the kill, and cool. Easy fight, didn't have to deal with like unclashable do 100 damage to everyone attack, so that's nice. I did actually get the opportunity to see that thing, or see it attempt to use it when I was doing a the Gregor solo the event, but I staggered it before I got to actually use it, so I haven't seen it in action yet. I am aware that it seems mean though. That's sometimes enough. Do I go this floor? I think so, yeah. Dregs of the Manor could be a little dicey. Not really the biggest deal, but if we get the... Okay, not that fight. That's Dead Rabbit's boss, I believe. We shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, we're gonna try some fusion things. See if we can get lucky. It's only a tier 2, that's fine. Because we can do this. 50-50. Or we can get that, I guess, right? Also a pretty expected possibility. We'll gamble this, though. Amative Generator, I'll take it. Not really what I wanted, but I mean it. It helps. Sure. We can upgrade this for more bleed stuff, so that's nice. Sure. It helps. We've got a decent bit of bleed on this team, right? So, a way to get more bleed is just kind of nice to have. Sign of Roses. It's possible that we're going to... Okay. Don't we get to try it again? Yeah.
지시를 내린 건가, 관리자.
It's a funny one, because this is one of the ones where you just can keep on trying until you succeed. It's like Gossipium's also similar, at least it was similar, they might have changed it. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've bothered failing the Gossipium check. But I remember one time I thought I was outsmarting it by going for the check and then purposely failing it. And then I just had to, and then you have to keep on doing it if you did that, so, that was unfortunate. That was back before there was an option to just do nothing and skip the event. You either had to take the E-gift or you had to fight just, like,
여기까지 가도
4,
됐어요?
like, gluttony,
창문
guys.
바로 열어두겠습니다.
Like a 2
대가리.
So that was a funny time. This lore is going to be pretty nice for us because, you know, they're all weak to Gloom and Envy, which we've got a fair bit of on a charge team. So that's nice.
다음에 다른 개체에게 다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게도 상담에서 알려준 대로
These dead rabbits. Okay. Heathcliff's doing, you know, an interesting job. And by that I mean he's failing.
꽤
Oh, Heathcliff.
방식이었어.
He's just being beaten up by one of the dead rabbits. Not kind of nice.
기본이지.
내가 먼저다.
Whoops. Skullbuster time, no reason to, like, save it here. Right?
생각이 단편적이지 않아서 좋군.
Shame I don't have, you know, 2 of them in our skill set.
당신의 감각은 기억해.
But that's fine. We'll live.
제압 완료.
We're better. We're better. After all.
거태.
잘 있어.
Nice. Absolutely demolished, and cool, that's a victory. Seems swell. Some blunt beak fights. That's easy enough. More of these dregs of the manor.
너희도 이번 역경을 헤쳐나가기만 하면 능력을
Sure.
가질 수 있을 거야.
Looks good.
단숨에 정리한.
그 과정
They're weak to blunt, so we are trying to use some more strongish blunt stuff, which we've got a decent chunk of.
도와줄게.
저놈을 추적해. 승객 무력화. 확인.
You know, we've got Heathcliff skill 2 and we've got Faust skill 3, which are going to do a fair bit for us. Oh, that was an assist attack. I didn't even realize
공간을 뭉갠다.
the Otis skill 1. Nice.
꽤 나쁘지
Makes
않게
sense. It was a decent. We had decent odds that turn, right?
그걸 한눈에 알아보시면
출력 잘
뭐
있습니다.
기본이지.
Cool. Photoelectric mark.
다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면
Yeah, cool. They're pretty dead.
다른 직원에게도 도움이 될
Pop the Skullbuster. We won't actually be able to, like, trigger the funny conditional, but that's fine. Actually, her skill 2 is going first. I don't think it's enough right on. Oh, no, it is. Okay.
제압 완료.
So she can actually serious Skullbuster now.
내 죄는
Can't really make the most of it, but, cool. That she was able to trigger in the first place, I gotta say. Okay.
닥쳐라. 해파.
More of the same, most likely. I think it technically could be, like, the Backstreets guys, I think.
이번 의뢰가 끝나면
I think you can see, like, the...
찻집을
Or I guess they're not Backstreets, but they're just the random guys from the nest.
그건 월세가 해결되면 생각.
I think they can also show up
선배님
on this floor. I don't know, though. I feel like I haven't seen them in a while. I feel like they might be only on, like, the sloth floor or something, right? I don't remember.
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
효율적으로. 승객 무력화. 확인.
Okay, doing a lot here, that's for sure. Got a lot of strong stuff. And this is no different.
출력 최대치.
Stagger plus is immediately 44 HP. We'll just skill one that one next turn and he'll probably die to that.
선배는
Right.
그걸 한눈에 알아.
I mean, they are all staggered, so I think they just die to everything we've got here, so yeah. Pretty nice.
담겨 있지. 보았나? 저건 이렇게 진리가졌다. 우리의 확고한 승리가 눈앞에 있다. 내 죄는
Cool.
내가 알아서 처리한다.
And they're all dead, yeah. As expected. Demolish, we get our event, we get to fight. Funny fight now. the quote-unquote Dead Rabbits boss.
파우스트의 계산대로네요.
Funny how we still only have 2 Sloth and 2 Gluttony because we haven't gotten any Yu-Gis that give us more resources. Get Dead Rabbits boss time? Yep. Cool. Skullbuster immediately. No thanks. Who you going for? That's probably easy enough. We'll just roll with that, yeah. We'll try seeing if we can do some good damage to the minions as well. Might as well. And we'll do that, yeah, cool. That'll work. Yeah, I mean, it's taking a little bit of the damage. Nice to do. Just eliminate them, right? So we don't have to worry about it. We can just throw more random one-sided attacks towards the Dead Rabbits boss. We're inflicting a little bit of bleed as well, so that's something. Like, our bleed count still isn't great, but Rusted Knife does mean our bleed infliction effects do inflict a little bit of count now. It's no wound clarity, that's for sure, but it's a little bit of bleed. Should probably have our bleed people focus on you. Just to see if we can actually maintain it to some degree. Or I think so. This is your attack. Your skill 1 doesn't even have bleed on it. That's fine. We'll live. And we're just having you just like do stupid amounts of damage to these like random guys just for the fun of it. You're just countering. We can just ignore you. Yeah, sure. We'll do that instead. Looks good. Nice. And we have an 80% assist attack chance here, so that's actually pretty decent. 4 Faust as well, so that's solid. Charge gaming. Once again, just kind of demolishing one of these guys just for the fun of it. Cool. And yeah, you run out of bleed, that's fine. It was going to happen because our bleed infliction is pretty bad. We get some additional charge gain from going for this, though. Yeah, nice. Things that photoelectricity, the photoelectricity carry. And we can just serious skill buster you now, so that's pretty nice. Love how they don't even play the right fight in the Mirror Dungeon version of this fight. They instead play the Heathcliff question mark music. Okay, yeah, and that just killed him. Cool. That's a pretty good plan of attack. Thank you, Salvador, my goat. Or whichever one of them said it. I don't even know. Shh. Okay, guaranteed, guaranteed. No, we failed 33% now. Odds are against us. What do we want to do here? Envy Floor has a fair bit of people that would resist Envy stuff. No. Dude, just go Kim. Let's just go Kim, why not? Shh. It's far from being the smartest move, but we have to spend some of our cost finally now. First shop of the run on floor 4. First shop of the run on floor 4. Rear skill change, cool. Get another Skullbuster. There we go, that's something. See if we can get some decent ego gifts as well, maybe. Roll for charge. I'll take curriculum, just get it out of the pool. I mean, I guess I'll just take that. I mean, that's not bad, right? Okay, that's fine. We get another shop on this floor, so that'll be good. We'll fight Jun for the fun of it. Might as well. What are the odds this goes wrong, after all? Pretty low, pretty low. We've got, you know, Lightning Rod now, so we start with a bunch of charge. My dog is crying. He is telling me it is playtime. I will be back. So funny story. The footage for the rest of this episode, got corrupted. The audio is still there, but the footage for the entire thing, seems to have just been corrupted, so I, can't use it. So instead, I'm going to, simulate what the rest of the run, like, vaguely looked like, yeah. Yeah, this is the best I can do. Yeah. No idea. I mean, it was fairly standard, but you can probably guess that what it went on was just, you know, like normal type of things. I managed to get, you know, another skill 3 onto Ryoshu. We sure did seriously skull bust Kim, but sometimes issues happen. So how it be. I'm not too bothered. We'll live, I'm sure. We can mostly clash here. You can't clash, unfortunately. That's a little annoying, but that's fine. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I mean, because we're at 0 Sandy, because we're, you know, not I mean, this is the mirror dungeon fight. We're still in the mirror dungeon. What am I saying? Of course. This is, you know, perfectly normal mirror dungeon run, Kim fight. Isn't that obvious? Sandy's bad because, you know, I failed a skill check, yeah. It happens sometimes, right? So we're basically starting at nothing here, and, you know, I accidentally sold all my ego gifts, and, you know, that sort of thing. You know, it happens. We're getting dodged so hard here, God. That's a little unfortunate, God. I keep on getting thrown off because of the fact that her weapon covers her HP, right? I keep on thinking she's almost staggered, and I'm like, huh? What happened? But no. That is not the case whatsoever. You can't do anything here, yeah. Not really a shocker. But you can do some double clashing. Yeah, I did for the Kim fight, I did bench Ishmael, so that's why we're doing this with 5 people. To get a little bit more charge build up on Ryoshu. I probably should have, like, could have also benefited from certain support passives here, I think, if I was, you know, thinking a little bit harder, but, you know, it's just mirror dungeon, right? You know, it's just how it goes, right? It's your normal mirror dungeon run. God. I could have also, you know, done the dungeon if I really wanted to simulate that, but I didn't feel like doing the Blade Lineage dungeon. I did that relatively recently, and it's, pretty boring. Yeah, you get dodge, that's fine. And now we get a little bit worried. That's for sure, because he's going to be doing his counter thing, which means the next turn is the funny turn. And we're really not very prepared for the funny turn, not gonna lie. You can't clash at all? Jeez, alright. I'm just gonna figure issue this turn. Maybe not the best time to be doing it, but I think it'll work. Start with some like these weak attacks, yeah. I should probably you should do that, yeah. Looks good. Actually don't need to have you clash. We actually don't need to have you clash though, since you're doing fine on Sandy already. Yeah, okay. Do that. Hopefully you get some SP increasing stuff going on here. Nice. You get countered a little bit, it's fairly bearable. We didn't get too much, you know, growing resentment on him with that attack since it was just a skill 1, so that's a pretty good thing to go first. Yeah, I'm not shocked. He loses some sanity thanks to that, that's annoying. We're gonna need to, like, seriously skull. Like, because he resists blunt, you know, this isn't going very well, that's for sure. Which, you know, is the expected outcome, that's without a doubt. Okay, that's nice, though. You can almost serious Skullbuster. You're really close. Yeah, that's annoying. The paralysis next turn means you're not going to be doing too much. Yeah, okay, now we've got to claim their bones turn, though. And what do we have that can clash that reliably? What's the best thing we have for that? Probably just, like, fluid attack with you because you've got decent SP, right? I guess Force for the Flames, decent odds of it rolling 28. Yeah, Doesn't seem like a very good turn. No, that's for sure. It's just that's dominating. Actually, we can... You're gonna gain 5 clash power, though, so this isn't as reliable as you'd think. But, like, God, you're so close. That's annoying. We can play flow of electricity. Okay. That doesn't matter because it's on use. It's before use specifically, right? Yeah. That's unfortunate. I think I just gotta send it, right? And hope for the best. We don't have, if we had like a support passive or something like that right now, we'd be doing a lot better, but we do not, so we're not doing a lot better. Simple as that. Send it. We get the photoelectricity inflicted here. It's not, you know, a lot, but it's cool. Okay, this attack goes first. Oh, we're goated. We're really goated because we get enough red eyes thanks to that. Okay. We've got a serious Skullbuster, which can pretty easily clash this. Yeah, look at that. Like, he still had... No, was he out of shield? Oh, we might have actually broken his shield already. Oh, jeez. Didn't realize how much damage we were doing. Well, it worked pretty well, actually. Maybe I was, you know, doubting for nothing. Serious Skullbuster. Like, I think... We maybe would have been in a bad position if we Skullbusted before we got enough to serious Skullbust. But I don't know for sure. And he is staggered now, though, so we get a chance to just wail on him a little bit. Do we have anything super insane as far as attacks go? We've got another Skullbuster. I'm just going to save the Skullbuster, though. We're about to get another one, so I don't necessarily need to. I should just pop... Yeah, I should actually just pop it. No, I should save it so we can actually build up resources. I don't really want the only ashes remain benefit, I don't think. I don't think it helps too much. Okay. Do we do too much damage? We might do too much damage to him here. Yeah, we bring over the next stagger threshold. Not really what you want. Ideally, you wouldn't bring him over that threshold, but we might actually just do enough damage with this that we're still fine. Yeah, okay. We're chilling. And you don't even have the dancer thing in this version of the fight. I'm pretty sure it's only like the dungeon version of the fight that does the blade dancer bit. With that, you know, tomfoolery. And we'll kill with a Skullbuster. You're 1 HP because of bleed, and we just give you a good old whack to the head. There we go, cool. But yeah, that's basically how the run ended, the Mirror Dungeon run. Shame the footage corrupted, I've got no idea what went wrong. But oh well, that's fine. There we go, wow, we did it. We cleared the Mirror Dungeon. Riveting. I also did the daily pulls and stuff, and I just got 1 star, so nothing. You didn't miss that much of note. There we go. What a good Mirror Dungeon run. A little bit of scuff. It tends to happen. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!